We're going with Bruce Lee or Chuck Norris.
I'll probably go Chuck Norris. Heard some small stories about Bruce Lee, not like just only doing like other stuff, but Chuck Norris actually going in the tournaments and actually fighting. So Chuck Norris.
The feeling of seeing like a body just like drop cold in the mat, it's beautiful. It's just you applying the technique and seeing that it's just one touch. It's just 1 second and the body just drops cold and the person cannot move,
Everybody says, you get your top 5 athletes out there, on the basketball team. You got Barkley, you got Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, all that. Who's your top 5 fighters you walk into anywhere, ain't nobody fucking with, you guys knocking everybody out?
Shit, I got Francis Ngannou. I got Izzy. Okay. I got Demetrius Johnson. And I got Kamaru Usman. Oh, I got one more?
No, you included. You included. So
Nikes or Jordans?
I go with Jordans all day. I'm rocking some right now, bro.
What you got on? Let's see real quick, man. You got the 13s on? What you got, bro? Man? Let's see. He walking into the gym. Retro 5. OG, white cement. Take us into the locker room with you. So when you're walking out of there and your name's being announced, what's going through your mind? Are you? Yes. MMA locker room here. Seconds out. Don't worry about the mother shows. Pub Sports Radio. We the best out. You know how it is, man. It's locker room talk, so it's locker room time. We're just coming off of UFC last week, man. And man, y'all seen what the Black Killer Gorilla just did over there? Jared Cannonier just caught a body, it looked like, for the main event. Besides that, you had some entertaining fights on there. We had the Pub Sports Radio live stream on Saturday. We recapped last week, but we got 4 weeks of violence just back to back to back. 13 weeks of MMA fights. What more can you ask for, man? Speaking of asking for more, Topuria versus Josh Emmett coming up this week. Everybody's going to be watching that, right? You got to be watching it because it's going to be free. It's going to be on ABC, folks. Not even the ESPN Plus, okay? So you don't even got to buy a subscription for that. Speaking of that, man, the title's up top, seconds out. It's only right. We're literally seconds out from the next week's fights coming up. And I got a special fighter backstage, and we're going to be bringing him on to talk about his preparation, his up-and-coming opponent, and everything else that's good in MMA. So, hey, it wouldn't be right. When I say, he's part of the Pub Sports Radio fam over here, he definitely is. He gave us that blessing, that interview the first time. It's only right we brought him back. 7-1 middleweight, you know what I mean? Going to be fighting in Florida, He's going to be putting on a show. 6 finishes out there. Just became another, just got another son. So let's go ahead and bring him on, man. SD Dumas, welcome to the show.
What up, boy? Yes, sir.
How's it going, man?
Going good, man. Going good. Life going good. How about you, man?
Oh, man, I can't complain, man. Every day above ground is a good day around here.
Yeah. For real. I fucks with that one. I fucks with that one.
Right. All right, man. So real quick, man. I got you on now. Let's just travel back a little bit, though. I think it was March 11th or something. You had your UFC debut. You walked out there, though. Let's talk about it, man. How did it feel to walk out there into that cage?
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, this is me being me. I had so much shit going on in my mind, bro, to the point, like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say it, and I did it. I went into the job and didn't complete my assignment because I had all the other personal bullshit on my mind. So when I did that walk, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I simply remember it. Let me just say that. I remember the walk, but I don't remember the walk because, my mind wasn't there, but I know I had a job to do, and I ain't no bitch. I ain't no, little peon, so I went out there and tried to complete my job. So when I took that walk, I'm going to be real with you, I don't even remember.
Got it, man. Got it. That's That's crazy, man. Because I remember we talking to you earlier. Not about taking a walk, but sometimes just about being at the graveyard. You know what I mean? And thinking about the past homies and stuff. So and I remember talking to you, and you said sometimes you just think to yourself like, "Hey, man, I'm about to go get this for all the dead homies and stuff like that." And it's like that just shows, when you're at the peak of your career right there, the highlight, you're supposed to be feeling the best of the best. You didn't even get that excitement because your mind wasn't on that. So you didn't even get that enlightenment for yourself, man. That's something right there, man.
Yeah, man. Like I tell myself, man, like, I try to please myself, try to make peace so I can be, well off, focused in that zone. But man, I forgot like the main thing, bro. Like I made me, I made my character. Like I made my surroundings so that certain things and people don't like intervene or like mess that up. But instead, I let family, friends, little small nitpicks, all play into a part. Politics, and when it finally hit and like hit, I just like I said, I had a lot of stuff on my mind. On top of it, like I told people, like you know, shout out to Josh, friend, for beating me, choking me, quote unquote, whatever. But like I told people, the only time you will beat me is if I'm in my head. If I know I got some shit going on at home and I know this is like important, fighting and I love being a UFC is important to me. That's how I make my money. But when you have those days in the office that you feel me, you gotta go to work and complete it. But your mind is elsewhere. And that's where it was for me in that fight. My mind was elsewhere. But I knew I had to go out there and complete a job and can do it. Now, did I feel like I was going to be successful? Yes, because I seen when I had his back, I fell off his back, and I knew right then and there I messed up because I knew right then and there in the fight that fuck, I gassed myself out, and I knew right then and there my mind wasn't in the right place because I was forcing my shots, I was forcing my kicks, I was forcing to be oh my gosh in that light, and everybody like criticizing me for like, oh, he tapped early, he did this, and in my eyes, you feel me, you can say whatever you want, you feel me, but I knew the choke was locked in. I knew my body physically wasn't going to be able to do what it normally can do, you feel me, and I picked that out way before I knew. Like I was in the fight when he judo flipped me and all this. People say, "Oh, he stunned you. He did this." No, he didn't. Like I remember every part, everything he done to me to get me to the ground. And like I told people, he did his part. He kept his job, and that's what I tell people. He literally laid on me and kept his job, and I respect that because guess what? You got to do what you got to do just to get it done. But in my eyes, I took that as all right, bro. Last time we talked, you was training, but the main thing, you wasn't at a gym. You was just training 24/7. I still had that same mentality, like, oh, I did my whole pro career training by myself on the regional scene to the point I forgot the main thing. When I was on the regional scene doing my own thing, I still was going to a team in the gym. But a lot of people don't understand for this fight, for my first fight, for 6 months, I was getting prepared for another person, and I was going to the gym getting prepared. But when those 2 weeks came, and those 3 weeks, or whatever the case may be, I wasn't versatile. And everybody looked at me like, he doesn't belong in there. He doesn't this. I'm like, look, y'all, like, I know what I had on my mind. You feel me? Y'all are not in my shoes. You feel me? A lot of people are not in my way. You feel me? Whoop, whoop, whoop. But I knew right then and there, like what was going on, what was going on through my mind. That's how I told my coaches, bro, he didn't beat me for real. He didn't beat me. The only person that beat me was me because I knew what I had going on in my mind. I knew all the bullshit. I knew this. I knew that. That's what beat me. I threw my focus off from fighting him to deal with that. And at the end of the day, all that shit went to like, oh fuck you, all the all went down the drain. So when I started seeing like certain people not hanging around with me no more, certain sponsorship not helping me out no more, that's when I knew that I knew exactly what to do now. So now I'd rather have been on social media anymore because like that wasn't me. Like I'm on social media, but I'm not on social media. And that first fight, I was on social media so much to the point I'm like, dude, like this ain't me. So when I realized like certain people, certain sponsorships and all the hate, I'm looking back at this like, damn, why y'all hate me so much to the point y'all want to goddamn, everything I post, y'all want to put on as a hate. And I realized it, like, y'all motherfuckers are scared. Like, y'all are literally upset at something I have because I turned my life around by doing something differently and done this, and y'all want to make an image out of me of saying he's a woman beater, he's this, bro. Please tell me, where's I'm a woman beater? If that was the case, I wouldn't have 4 fucking kids and I would not be fighting. I would be in jail right now. I'll be in prison somewhere because a lot of men that like to get on there and troll and say something about hitting women be the main one probably doing it, or can't even get no fucking woman. They too just got to pay for pussy or pay for online OnlyFans shit or some shit. So I'm over here like, why am I entertaining these goofy ass dudes and shit? Like looking at this shit, like fuck, like a dude even commented when my little boy was born on my IG talking about, oh, you gonna hit your kid too. Like, I'm looking at this goofy ass dude, like, wrote him in his inbox and said, dude, you sound dumb as fuck, right? Like, don't get on my shit and comment, cause I'm gonna let you know right now, if I catch you in person, I'm gonna slap the dog shit out of you because of one reason. For one, my son was brought up on this earth that same day, and you want to disrespect my son. Two, you an internet troll, so if I ever do catch you in person, yes, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, as you want to say, as I hit women. I'm gonna treat you like a bitch. I don't hit women, point blank. Have I pushed a woman? Yes, before. Every man has done some type of thing like that towards a woman. If I was a woman beater or anything like that, I would be in prison. My baby mamas wouldn't be giving me bullshit hell for me to watch my kids all the time so they could do their own thing because I'm out here training 24/7. I get my kids when I can, but understand this, I have to make a sacrifice for telling my baby mamas no because I have a mission I have to complete. And dealing with that type of drama, if anybody got kids, knows how, my bad, bro, knows how baby mama drama be some motherfucking times. That shit will drive you insane because it doesn't take that much. Family, friends, all that shit. So when I finally realized, like, I don't gotta deal with none of this attribute bullshit, cognito ass, cunt ass shit, I knew right then and there what was my problem. Females worrying about other people and not doing me. And since I sit back and I'm doing me, people can even see it on IG. I'm much bigger. I'm working. You can tell my hand speed is so much different from what it used to be. You can tell I'm more coordinated. I'm working with people. You feel me? And that was the main thing. A lot of people knew. Oh, he's working out in the gym. He's in the gym. He's in the gym. Yes, I'm working out inside a gym, but now I'm working out in the actual gym. Now here it is. Whatever happened to Puna, if he had an injury, shout out to him, recover quick, bro. Let's run that shit back. Whatever few fights in. But if you did chicken out because mentally or physically you're not prepared, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't give a fuck. My knee is still fucked up. And guess what? I'm still out there. You will not even know that my knee is messed up, whatever, because of one reason. I go out there and still train my ass off because it's a mind thing. We are warriors. We supposed to fight. I'm not gonna complain about little small injuries, but like I said, if you actually did get injured, speed of recovery, dude, let's run that back because, it's crazy, bro. Like
That's like the second one that pulled out on you, right? First you were supposed to fight Ottman, and and then you got Frem. You were supposed to fight Pano. Now this, yes. Hey, come on now.
Like that's either that's saying something, or you feel me? That's honestly like I can't put it in the way that's saying something. Like I have not officially had a quote debut. You feel me? And these guys that talking shit and all this is shit, like, oh, this, bro. You had your debut. You didn't have nobody back out on you. This has been three times for me. No, fourth time I had to switch up opponent in 2 fights. You feel me? So it's like,
yeah. Nah,
I'm
it's
I'm fighting. I'm literally game planning for somebody, and now I got to turn into being able to fight now. You feel me?
yeah.
So like even this dude, I know
Yeah.
Cody whatever the
Brundage?
fuck his name is. Yeah, Brundage, whatever. I know he's gonna just try to come in and grab ass and all this. I seen he got choked up by Adolfo. I seen how he strikes. He knew he can, stand a little bit more with a jiu-jitsu dude. But he knew once he went to the ground, oh, he was fucked. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like Cody ain't stupid. You feel me? He's thinking.
Let me add on that. He's probably thinking this, right? He's training with somebody that just fought you, Josh Frum, and them are from the same gym. So what do you think he's thinking on that? Go ahead, speak on it.
Oh, probably grab ass and dicks.
Man.
That's it. Like Josh act like he did something. Josh got on the post interview, Twitter. I seen all of it, smoking your Khalifa Kush, got your money. And I'm up here like, bro, bitch, I was your ticket up out of the UFC. You need to calm the fuck down. And realize this, Josh, you just backed out from fighting Kopi Lawler. I mean, what's his name? The one I just fought, Puna, the Russian cat. You just backed out from fighting him because you were scared. So don't talk to me, whatever, talking about, oh, I'm about that. I need to start knocking dudes back out like I was doing on LFA. Dude, you didn't even knock nobody out for real in the LFA. I watched your shit. You got one lucky ass check hook. The same check hook you hit me with didn't even put me out. Get the fuck out of here. Even your coaches and your manager in your corner told me you cannot stand with this dude. You got to take him to the ground. I heard that clear as day in your corner. And you over here limping out the ring while I'm over here shaking my head like, damn, fucking life hit a nigga hard as fuck in this bitch. Fuck. Nigga, I'm complaining about life shit.
Yeah.
You over here talking about, yeah, man, that's a talented young dude. He's going to make it up there. He got the talent, which I respect him for saying that.
Okay.
But I'm just like, dude, like, y'all come from the same gym. Your boy going to grab ass the whole time. Like, I'm not slow about what your game plan is. Strike. Let me get in and throw a couple.
Yeah, it seems like he definitely knows the game plan for him. Let's see what happened, man. I think his phone might have.
I'm back. My bad.
No, it's all good.
I had to put that bitch on D&D real quick. My bad.
It's all good. So you pretty much know. So you pretty much know the game plan that he's gonna be coming with. Let me ask you about this though, man. All right, let's speak on this a little bit. I just want to go a little bit back on that first fight on something that you said real quick. All right, because yeah, man, when you had his back and you said you pretty much knew after that you kind of felt like you gassed a little bit. You know what I mean? When you were about to get him, right? So like in the second round, when you did get choked out, it was like at the 3-minute mark. Was it just because like you said, your mind was on other stuff and you weren't even worried about, bro, I might get my first loss in MMA, right? You were kind of you were thinking about other stuff. So did any of that like make you tap or anything? Because I just want to talk a little bit about that, like the tapping part. Because like, were you just too gassed from the earlier round, or was it just like, you know what, I'm really not here in this fight, you know what, let me.
It was more like you said, bro. I wasn't in that fight, bro. Like when he had the choke in, bro, I defended. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, I ain't no like goofy ass dude that like to talk shit.
I respect that, and I respect that 100% because a lot of people don't get up here and talk like how we talking right now. So I respect that.
No, I appreciate it, man. Like even like Josh got, he had the choke. He did what he needed to do. Could I defend it and get that shit up out of there? Yes. But I'm gonna be real with you, man. My mind, like dead ass, bro. I wasn't thinking about no fight. Like I told people, like if you ever heard like any of my other like interviews, I say this on a daily basis. win, lose, or draw, you gonna feel me. You feel me? And I say that for a reason because I know how this fight business go. It be sometimes like I have an off day or something like that. You feel me?
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna feel me, and that's been my main thing because Dana White is not looking for nobody to stall out a fight or like bullshit. You feel me? Like he wants you to go in there and fight and give it all. And you feel me?
Mhm.
I given it all in my head. You feel me? That I thought I had, but I was never gassed. I knew right then and there I needed to work on a few things, leaving the bullshit alone and being more versatile. And that's what went through my head. But when I got choked, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I wasn't there, bro. I had so much shit on my mind, bro, to the point, like I even was like, when Josh choked me and said, "Nah, hold your head up, bro. You good." I'm over here like, all right, bro, we're gonna run this rematch back soon. In my mind, I know what you feel me. I know what was on my mind. I knew I'm gonna run a rematch back with you eventually. You feel me? Right now, let me get this bullshit. Let me get my check. Let me fly back. Let me get my stuff with my kids. Let me get all this shit figured out, situated, and I'll be back for anybody. And that's what really happened. So, like, I see the people on Twitter be like, oh, he's the early tapper. He's this, he's that. No, bitch, I'm very observatory to understand that, hey, my mind is not in this fight. So if I get up out this bitch, maybe some dumb shit might happen to me. But like I told myself, yeah, he had to choke in. Yes, I could have defended and fought for a little bit better, but my mind wasn't there. And ain't no bitch about it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it like it is. My mind wasn't there. And yes, I tapped a little bit early because I physically I was there. Mentally, my mind was elsewhere. You feel me? Else fucking right. And a lot of people can't say that, bro. And that's why I was saying to myself, bro, like, you keep it real with yourself, bro, then you have nothing to really worry about. And I knew what was the problem.
No,
So,
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
yeah.
Nah, all right. So yeah. All right, let me speak on this then a little bit,
Okay.
Man, it's been going on a lot of stuff people talking about right now, about betting and stuff like that, man. Some people saying rumors out there about they're saying that you didn't have enough money to train. So there's rumors going out right now, and we want to lay this to rest right now. People saying that you put money on Frem and through the fight so that you can train, so that you can get money to train. I just, yeah. I kind of did the same look on my face. So imagine.
Nah, who on that police ass shit, talking that fake ass shit? I'm gonna go ahead and address the situation before you even tell me more of this bullshit. Nigga, I don't even pay attention to the betting odds and shit. I don't give a fuck about that. Josh beat me fair and square because I wasn't in the right spot. Nigga, when I got my money right, before I even got my money right, I had my own money to go train and do shit. I took my money on other stuff. Nigga, I ain't gonna put no fucking betting odds on fucking Frem motherfucking ass and this team and shit so I can cost the fucking fight. That's dumb. This fucking generation is fucking stupid. I don't care about money like that. I care that I can literally say, bro, I'm in the UFC, can fight and beat motherfuckers up and literally call it a day and catch a chick and not worrying about somebody killing me when I walk out this bitch. That's it. Nigga, I have to look more. I have to worry about more looking over my shoulders where the fuck I stay when or when I leave out and go out to different fucking states and shit. You feel me? Yeah, I'm in different states. Don't nobody even know me. Like, you feel me? People know me from fighting, but a lot of people ain't finna fucking approach me and da 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 da. You feel me? 90% of the time, people might think I'm from that fucking city and be like, oh no, that's not some shit because of the tattoos and everything else. Nigga, what? Nah, I mean, I ain't even trying to say nigga on your stuff, but
It's all
y'all
good,
ignorant as fuck. Like, that is the
bro.
most dumbest shit. I'd rather for y'all to go say I paid $100 for a fucking interview or some shit now. You feel me?
Man, bro. So look, when I seen this, I
This
was
is gonna be
like,
on Twitter.
I was going crazy, and I was like, bro, I'm like, the shit that I didn't heard. I mean, think about it, bro. An undefeated fighter about to make his effing debut is about to throw his fight and bet on the other guy. And it's like, when I was just hearing this shit, I'm like, I'm looking at the people, and hear me out. People was mentioning this shit in their predictions for videos, and I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing right now? So I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, I already know this shit is the dumbest shit because it even, man, like, exactly. It sounds even dumber than when I said it. So I was like, I already know this ain't even it. And I'm like, if people are even reaching for that much, it's like you said, people's just reaching for so many ways to just try ways. And like you just came on there and you just said it. My mind wasn't there. I lost the fight. Point blank, period. And on top of that, man, I give you a lot of props, man. Like you said earlier, you really weren't on social media before your even debut. I kind of found you a little bit, you know what I mean, and reached out to you for an interview for the very first one and stuff. You really weren't posting a lot of stuff. And then, you know, right before the fight, you started doing all that. Then now, man, you ain't nowhere to be found. All you see is my man training, putting in the work, right? And you're like, that's kind of how you are, you know what I mean? That's your character and stuff like that. And for the people I don't know, man, my man goes deep, man. So like, just don't judge everything by what you guys see, man. Because man, if you guys knew the knowledge and the conversations that we be talking about, like, it goes deeper, man. So
it's
definitely,
crazy,
man,
bro. It's crazy how people like do shit, bro. Like, I stay off social media for one reason. I'm gonna be real. I hate to say it like this, but my mom raised me, street shit raised me. She gave me knowledge and she told me how to be. And I observed and looked at shit around me from the OGs, from the youngins, and from how shit just been played out, from being in Chicago, Pensacola, whatever the fuck case may be. The main thing I have taken from that agenda is, man, you hustling. You trapping this shit out. You think you about to put your trap house on the spotlight so Twig and running your shit? No. I'm about to stay down and stay low and work my ass off, bro, and run this cash up. You feel me? So, like, people don't understand that, bro. Like, I'm a hustling ass person. I'm very competitive as fuck. So when I knew I lost, bro, like, nigga, I'm a hustler, bro. Like, I went from taking L's to this before to this. Man, that's part of the game, bro. The only thing you can do is just take your ass back, smoke your joint, whatever, woo, you know, sit down, remember things you need to get done real quick, and then go from there. But a lot of people, bro, forget this main thing. You ain't never been on, you never had someone on dope before. You ain't have to worry about, you feel me, being out on the streets and yada yada. A lot of these people that's in the UFC, like, don't get me wrong, I respect everybody that has a martial arts style that's been doing it for years, decades. But when you put martial arts into an environment that I'm in and that I got away from, that shit is a whole two completely different world. I'm gonna be real with you. I can say this. I'm in the fight business, right? But my life is like in the rap business. You get what I'm saying? It's more so like I deal with gang shit, this, because of, not because of, oh, what I'm doing and this. It's just because of the persona or the tattoos I have, or people go look and go do history. Like, that's just part of like what people do. People get on their phones and do what they do. So when I sit back and I look and I listen to all of this stuff, bro, my main thing is, like I tell people, bro, you stay hidden, bro. You're like, anybody really gonna fuck with you. Like putting this in an analogy, like, you ain't about to run up on somebody that you know is a shooter. You gonna try to kill him, like, you feel me, when he least expected.
Sniper gang.
You feel me? So, like I tell people, I'm just a hustling ass dude. Like, you feel me? My name is a Reaper, aka, you know, whatever the fuck everybody want to call it, whatever the fuck they want to call it. I don't even know. But I move in silence sometimes because I know the quicker I move on you, the quicker I've been watching you. Like, yeah, I've been stalking my opponents. Yeah, I tagged Cody into it. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, man, I want you to know, like, hey, bro, like, you know, it's this fight time. I know you training to do that. Apparently beat me. I know they telling you, oh, bro, we got him. We're going to take him to the ground. Boy, let me tell you something right now. I am ready for y'all to go to the ground. Like, you feel me? And everybody can judge and say what they want to do, whatever. But, nigga, I'm so real with myself to the point, like, I know where I fuck up on things at. And a lot of people can't do that in this fight business. Like the dude I'm fighting now, and Josh Furman, all them dudes. Man, I listen to these damn dudes' interviews and podcasts, and I'm just sitting back like, so what did you fight for? And I'm just sitting back listening to some of these dudes' stories. I'm like, you know what? I respect you, bro. But I'm sitting back like, so you going home to your girlfriend and your dogs and shit, right? And your wife. I'm okay. All right. Okay. Then don't try to come at me about some shit that you don't know about. Period. And that's how and that's how I do a lot of people. I just tell a lot of people like, just don't go, don't judge a book by its cover because you don't know me. But one thing you're gonna know from me is that I'm not that loud ass person not being in the scenes. Like I want to be the one that come get your ass when you least suspect it. I want to be the shooter.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So like I said, I'm doing me, which is not being on social media. Like
That's the best way to do it, man. Because like you said, I'll speak on this a little bit, man. You like, man, you seeing how the sponsors even treating you, or people that were supporting you on certain things, starting to reach back, and you're like, wait, were you really down? It's like, bro, I look at it like this. I'm friends with a few fighters, you know what I mean? And I'll be honest, man, like I really get their back even more after a loss. People don't understand. That's when I really be like on their head, like, you know what I mean? Hey, I got you. Hey, you need anything, hit them up like every 3-4 days so that they know, oh man, they just ain't hitting you up when everything's good, and seeing stuff like that. Is there any like people you had to cut out your life with that, like official like sponsors and teams
sponsors, friends, exes, fake love, fake homies, like niggas I just seen was just using me just for the name and just so they can get some girls and shit. Like stuff like that, man. I've been peeping that out, bro. And like I just been sitting back saying, man, I'm taking care of my kids. You feel me? I post my kids, I post my training, but like, I still post a little bit of me smoking and shit, but like I ain't trying to get nobody none, bro. Like they ain't getting shit from out of me. Like you feel me? Like that's not my character. Everybody that's in this sport, and I thought about it, they're looking for clout. They want to be in that light. You feel me? I don't want to be in that light, but I want to be in that light.
You're in that now, man. So let's speak a little bit about the training, man, because I see you over there training with Phill Rowe and stuff like that. So talk to me a little bit about the training that you've been doing over there with Phill Rowe and some other gyms in Florida.
Well, really only been down at Fusion, just training with Phil, and the team down there. Them boys been making me feel like family, since I went down the first time. I knew from me training with those dudes where I get better. I knew this. My biggest aspect was getting out of my comfort zone and driving 8 hours to go down there. And when I finally done that, I felt better. I felt great. I felt good. I felt good in camp. Even Julius told me like, hey man, that first fight, I was kind of iffy about it, but this fight is a better fight for you. And I was like, you know what? Appreciate that, man, because I like when a person tell me real shit.
And when you say Julius, my bad to cut you off. You said Julius?
Yes, Julius. Julian Williams. Phill Rowe, I'm head coach.
Got it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was telling me like, nah, man, I'm glad like this is a better fight for you. You've been working. So like, you feel me? That's a plus to me, because the coaches and everybody know that I'm working, and everybody else know that I'm working. So I'm over here just like, all right, bet. You feel me? Woo woo.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just been. All right, excuse me. It's just been one of those things like I feel good, man.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. I see the work you putting in, man. You over there doing the military ropes, climbing up the military ropes,
Yeah.
doing all that. Like, so let me ask you this though. Since you've been training, some people do have some questions in the chat. They want to know, did your mindset change after the Frem fight? This is probably somebody that just hopped in right now, so they probably didn't hear the
Oh,
beginning
man.
and everything, but they just want to know, did your mindset change after the Frem fight?
My mindset changed when I got back to Pensacola. When I knew everybody was saying keep your head up, this. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I hate hearing that. I hate hearing keep your head up shit. Like, I really do, bro, because
Mhm.
I've been playing sports my whole life. You feel me? And you hearing that keep your head up in my eyes,
When they saying that, you're just like, bro, I just lost, right? Like,
yeah. And it's like, dude, like, is you just trying to find a way to talk to me, or is you just
mm,
trying to find a way to really say, haha, bitch, I'm glad you lost, type of deal? Because, like, you feel me? I lost and be like, hey, man, it'd be like, hey, man, just work on it, woo woo, thank you, bro. We still here for your support, wah wah. I hate that keep your head up, because I had my head down, shaking my head down, because I knew where I fucked up at. I held my head up and did what a lot of people don't do. After that week, I was right back training. I don't care about a fucking loss. I care about how I'm gonna take that loss on the next one. And what I did, I took my loss and I literally taken my time to drive 6 to 8 hours down south to get better fucking training, and also taking Port City, like my gym that's in Mobile, going there actually on the days that I'm not in Orlando, and recover for a few days, whatever. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, I literally have to drive hours.
that's crazy, because like, all right, yeah, I moved a little bit from where I used to like be able to work out and train at, but it's about like an hour and a half, you know what I mean? 2 hours with traffic, but I ain't no fighter or nothing, so I don't get to do that. So just that's crazy though. 6 hours, and then it's like, that's damn near like an airplane ride away, you know what I mean, on a vacation trip, and it's like you're going to just to train. And man, watch shit, 6 hours, man. What's going on in the playlist, man? Like, who we
Man,
bumping, man? So
man,
many
bro.
questions. But
Man, we smoking weed, bro. We listen to any music, bro, that gets me going, that gets me in that mind frame, bro. Because, like, my main thing is this. Yes, fighting is serious, but if I keep my mind frame composed, it turns into being fun.
yeah,
And I think a lot of people forget that part. Like, you gotta have fun. If you force your shots, I mean, you're really trying to knock them out. And I'm over here thinking, like, damn, bro, like, I don't need to do that. That ain't my style. Like, I got this flow that will literally make you get knocked out from it. So it's kind of just like, I felt that. You feel me? I felt that back from just driving those like 6.
damn,
Yeah,
6.5 hours. That's fucking
yeah,
crazy.
and then dealing with a fucking hour time change, and also bringing a newborn baby with me.
Right. Yeah, and all the switch of opponents and everything like that. But I mean, I'll be honest, man. I'll be honest, man. It seems like mentally, you're right where you need to be. It seems like you're in good spirits, man. I seen that little picture, you holding your son, and bro, I'll be honest, that smile on your face even brought a smile to my face, because it was just big, and you could see like you was cheesing, man. You was acting like you was in Toys R Us with a shopping spree or something. You know what I mean?
Well, bro, like I said, man, dealing like, 'cause at the time, around March 11th, that's when my baby mom was still pregnant, and dealing with the trauma and all that. You feel like it was a lot. But now that my son is here, I'm happy. I'm able to see all my kids. I spent time with all my kids. You feel me, for this camp, so I feel good. You feel me? My first camp, 6 months. I was so zoned in and focused on trying to, all right, debut. I got it. Sacrificing. Then I'm like, bro, you're taking this shit way too fucking serious to the point you forget. Like, hey, man, like, you gotta have fun. Like, you gotta have fun. If you don't have fun, it's not going to work. So that's right there, bro.
Hell
Like,
yeah, man. All right, man. I'm gonna just get to some real quick questions for it, man, so we can wrap it up, man. I know I had you here for a minute, man. I know you gotta get your rest and everything like that, man. So let's just speak a little bit about this fight night coming up, man. Anybody on the fight night card besides yourself? You looking forward to watching on this fight?
no. I only watch people when it's time for me to watch them. I'm not that type of person that, like, yes, I'm gonna have to do it, eventually. But like when it's their time to fight, bro, like, and it's their time to fight that same night as me or whatever the case may be, I don't want them to feel like, oh, they gotta worry about another fighter. You feel me? Shit, goddamn it. Like, nah, bro, you just won or you lost. You feel me? Nah, you feel me? Get your head right. You feel me? Like, enjoy yourself. We'll see each other. We'll see each other soon. You feel me? Sooner or later.
Got it, got it. Feel it like that. Hey, so another thing I like to ask around there, man. If I was to pick three other fighters on the card, I'm putting you down already on my parlay. That's definitely a winner down for me. Pick two other fighters on the card that you think's gonna win. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if we could get that going again.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give. What's his name? That's fighting Emmett.
Topuria.
One him, and then I'm gonna say Brandon Allen and yeah, man. I don't know. That's a hard one for me because I like both of their styles.
Okay, okay. So Topuria and Allen, you're saying?
Yeah.
Got it, got it, got it. I'm gonna look those odds up right now and see. Yeah, that's actually yeah, I like those three. I like those three. I got a special guest right here. She want to ask you her own question right here. She go by the name of Little Locker Room.
Hi.
Hi.
So this is my question. If you would have to choose, if you what martial arts would you choose if you couldn't do the one that you do right now?
Okay, so if I couldn't choose MMA right now to do as a martial artist, I will probably do Taekwondo. I don't know. That's kind of a tricky one for me. Give me like some more. Be more specific with it. Instead of MMA, what type of like karate, Taekwondo, like something like that, glory kickboxing, what?
Yeah, boxer.
Would you be an astronaut or a boxer?
Oh, bro, I'm being an astronaut all day. I want to bring back all the information and all the pictures I can get that won't make me put up in jail or disappear.
Okay. And then one more question. What would be your finisher move or your opponent
This week?
Oh man, it's gonna have to be that high kick, or it's gonna have to be the leg kick. I'm trying to cripple him. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cripple him.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, man. She got her own little question she be wanting to ask everybody. But you heard it here first, man. He's going out with the head kick, or as he said, hey, I'm kicking him with the leg, man. I'm kicking that leg out. And we got the 3-fighter parlay that I think is gonna cash as well. We got Dumas, we got Topuria, and then we got Brandon Allen.
It's going to. You feel me?
It's going to cash, bro.
And I feel great about me. So it's going to. You feel
love
me?
It,
You got the shorty, giving the predictions. When the kids play in the play, you got to give it. You got to give it.
Got it. My man, Big Show behind the stage. He said if you could collab with one fighter in Florida or your hometown, who would it be?
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. This ain't even just saying this because he's a part of my team and all that. But I'm gonna say my boy Phill Rowe. I'm gonna give about 3 reasons, bro, real quick. Phil's legitimately like his own person and respect everybody and just cool and cordial with people. And he literally gives off that vibe, like, bro, like, you got to be your character. You got to be a loving person. You got to do what you need to do. And that's one thing I respect about Phill. The second one is that, bro, Phill goes out there, bro, and he defeats the odds of a lot of people. You feel me? He's a 6'4", 170, fighting, Jamaican, roster, doing what he needs to do to get to that point. He always put on his post, why not me? Why not me? You feel me? And I respect that because, you got to make yourself feel great. You got to put yourself on the map. You got to put yourself, you got to stamp that. And that's what I respect from him. And the third thing is, bro, that he got that style, bro. Like you got to have a rhythm. You got to have a beat. You can't be basic. And that's why me and Phill kicked it off because we got that flow, that legit style. Like, yeah, I got a lot of shit like to catch up on and work on, but like it ain't nothing because it ain't nothing. But Phill got that style, and that's how I respect because like it's all about that feel good, that boom, that boom. You feel me? So that's how I respect, bro.
Got it, man. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, no, I like what he be standing for too. And he's fresh as heck, bro. He be up in there. He be having Jersey geese on, the Chicago stuff, bro. He be having all the Jordans on, the ones on. So the fresh little high top fade with the part Gumby. Like, yeah, he puts on for the culture. So yeah, man. I definitely like me some Philly fresh, man.
Yeah, man. I respect him, bro. And that's why I say, bro, like, that's what I told Phill, bro, man, this man to take over the UFC, bro. Like, dead ass. We working together, and then like we're gonna be working even more together now, bro. And just to help that Julian give us and all that and shit, whatever. Like we gonna be a lot of basically like it's gonna be like that Mazadov and Covington shit, but we ain't gonna have no fallout like that because you feel me, we do our thing, we keep to ourselves and we take care of our kids and we stay out the way, and that's why I respect that man a lot, bro.
Got it, man. Like that little Masvidal Kobe reference right there too on that, man. So, man, speaking of that, man, let the people know really what to expect, man. We're seconds out right now. You're fighting in your hometown, couldn't ask for more, in Florida. Hey, somebody pulled out the fight. You didn't pull out the fight. You're still making that walk. So, man, what can the people really expect out there to see on the improvements? And if he's out there crouch sniffing, man, you give him short uppercuts, them knees, like tell the people what to expect this week.
I'm gonna tell people to expect this. Grab him to grab dick and balls, but expect me to do this. Bitch, I'm fighting, ho, and that shit ain't going like it went the first time, ho. And you can put it on your grandma, horse.
Let's go. Let's go. Get back gang, right? We on the get back?
Get back gang. That's the only thing we own. Grim Reaper gang, get back gang, Reaper Mafia papers coming out soon. And guess what? I don't even fuck. We taking over.
Let's go. You heard it here first, man. SD Dumas here with MMA Locker Room, Pub Sports Radio, seconds out. Don't worry about the mother shows. We the best out. Hey, man, it's only a few that get to talk to the real ones. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Leave your comments below. Everybody hit that like and subscribe. You see, my man comes out here, lays it all out there, man. Don't hold back none of that stuff. Don't believe everything you see, and don't believe half of what you read. All right? So, yeah, that's just how it goes out here. So, pay attention and listen. MMA Locker Room here. See you guys time next week. Seconds out. We the best out.
Yes, sir. Y'all tune into this channel. If y'all I don't fuss with you like that, but I whoop y'all ass and tune into this podcast more channel. I'm just gonna say that like that.
My man's bro.
Yeah. Thank you, man.